Dear fellow property owners, Stepan Rank with Longstreet Property Management. What do you do when your tenant doesn't pay rent or when they are late on rent? Well, first of all, it happens, and we highly recommend keeping the communication channels open. So call them up, talk to them, and find out what's going on. Perhaps they're just going to be a few days late because their paycheck is arriving in a few days. Or they may have some short-term financial struggles. In that case, we have found a successful way by pointing them in the right direction. So there are organizations that provide rent assistance. In Portland, it is, for example, Impact Northwest or Neighborhood House. In Corvallis, Albany area, we have successfully worked with CSC. Ultimately, these options are effective and they are gonna get you better results than going the court route. Well, in some cases, you have to serve a notice because there is no way to collect the rent money from the current tenants. So what our timeline looks like. Rent is due on the 1st. It is late on the 5th. That's when our rental agreement allows us to charge late fees. If the rent is not paid by the 8th, you can serve a 10-day notice for non-payment of rent. If you serve it personally, it's 10 days. If you serve it by mail, you have to add 4 days for the time for mailing, including the day when you mail it. So typically by 22nd or 23rd of the month, the notice is expired, unless it is cured by the tenant, meaning that they would pay you the owed rent. At that point, on the 22nd or 23rd, you can bring the notice to court, or you can use a process serving company like Action Services to bring it to court for you on your behalf. Then the court sets the date for the first appearance, which is typically 2 to 3 weeks out before you and the tenant are ordered to appear in court. Now, it is important by House Bill 2001 that the tenant has a right to cure the notice up to the first appearance of the court. Hopefully you will never get there, but here are some ideas about how to solve the situation. Try to work with the tenants first. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Best of luck.